Hello, I'm Kelly, and this is Wanderland. And I really don't know what I'm doing, so, bear with me. Hopefully this won't be too terrible. So I've had a blog site for a while, kind of neglected, haven't kept it up as much as I'd like, never built up an audience, and kind of figured YouTube and video is more a way to go anyway, so thought I'd give it a try, right? So basically I've got a few big interests that I think overlap quite a bit. I love to travel. I love photography and history and nature and, finding off the beaten path kind of places. And I love being outside and wandering and exploring, so that's Wanderland. So started with the idea of bringing all those things together. And that's the same idea I have for this channel too. So I'll talk about gear sometimes, photography tips, hopefully quite a bit. Video, since I'm getting more into that, hopefully not too terrible. But mostly just getting out, wandering. Hope you'll join me. So this morning I've come out to Dutch Gap Conservation Area, Chesterfield County, Virginia. Not too far from home, 20 miles or so. Really neat place. I've been here before. I'm actually checking out some parts of it that I had not seen last couple times I've been here. So right now I'm at what's called the Bluff Trail, the River Bluff. So on this site in the early 1600s, 1611 or so, city of Henricopolis, or Henricus, was established by the English. I think it was the second English-speaking colony in the what would become the United States, of course. Right here on the James River. If I turn around, you can see behind me the James and a bridge over there leading into and out of Richmond proper. So kind of a neat spot. This is really a neat spot right here. Had not been here before. It's a clearing, picnic area. They've got a seat set up like there was a wedding or something here, or will be. Yeah, pretty neat. I'm here to see what I can find. It's mid to late October, so I'm not expecting a lot of birds, but I'm hearing a pretty good amount. The squirrels have been stalking me. I could be attacked at any moment. But yeah, we're going to hike a bit. This is about an 800-acre park, almost 6 miles of trails. Most of them are over there, kind of ring what's now a tidal lagoon after decades of excavating sand and rock and whatnot. There's still some barges from those days, apparently. So we'll go around there, see what we can find. That's what we're here for, right? Yeah. So I am mostly a still photographer, always have been. Kind of lean towards high dynamic range, HDR, imagery, landscapes. I like nature, obviously, historical places, museums, things like that, So yeah, this is a great spot for me. Video, of course, I'm fairly new at. Clips here and there, family stuff, but never producing for YouTube and that sort of thing. I got a drone early this year, which is kind of what led me to try more video. Yeah, see how that goes. Now right here behind me, part of this whole place is the city of Henricus, which is kind of a reconstruction of what this place might have looked like in the early 1600s. So it's an admission required place. I'm not going in there today, but you can kind of see some of the old structures, reconstructed structures that they've got there. It's pretty neat. So that path took us to a little dock along the James here. Hoping to find some fall color today while I'm at it. Got a little bit. A little more off the beaten path over here. There's a trail, but it's not much of a trail. You can hear the road, but other than that, it's pretty quiet. Squirrels. I'm in danger. Okay, we're gonna head over to the loop trail. Yeah. So here, though, you can kind of see back through the trees. You see the bluff that goes up, and that's really why this was a good location for the city of Henricus. It's basically a peninsula, or it was back then, surrounded on three sides by the James River, and with this bluff behind me, which was great for defense. Neat. Hope you can hear that. Nothing exciting. Cardinal chipping nearby, and that got a call and response of a couple of wrens, Carolina wrens. Like I said, nothing exotic, but nice to hear. To the trails. Here we have a gift shop, mission center for the historical park, mostly. Now this is a balloon trail, spur and loop, whatever you want to call it. So there's this stretch that runs out, and then it loops, and then you come back on this same stretch. And unfortunately, as you'll see up here, the first part of this is not very pretty. We're right next to a large power plant for the Richmond area, and it's coal-fired still. So there's a pretty big impoundment here for fly ash. Although the wildlife seem to like that area. We've seen deer running around up on that mound. But yeah, the first part of the trail, I've seen birds. I don't want to say it's a total waste or anything, but yeah, it's not as pretty as it gets later. You kind of see some industrial looking stuff up there. So yeah, onward. Yeah, this loop, it's like 4.5 miles for the loop, and then there's some little spurs. So I think last time I came here, I ended up walking like 6 miles. I don't think I'll do that today. Just taking a moment here, more than a moment, get some drone footage. Wanted to get some aerial shots of the lagoon at least, which hopefully you've already seen a little bit of in this. I think it came out pretty good. It's been a while since I flew my drone. Had an accident a few months ago where I put it in some water. Since then I haven't really trusted it or me. But that went well. Feel good about it. All right, here we've got a choice. We are here. So I could stay along the power impoundment there, or we could go this way. And I think I want to go that way because there's an observation blind not too far up there that I don't think I checked out last time. So let's do that. All right. Here is the observation blind. As you can see. Yeah, I did not check this out last time I was here. Of course, it faces mostly east, so we're looking into the sun, but it's fairly overcast too, so it might not be too bad. And let's see what we can find. Not much happening at the bird blind. I hear a bunch of geese though. Going over. This bridge, kind of a nice little feature. And over the James Channel. Hear a bird. Nice views. Boat going by under the bridge. But I totally just saw a bald eagle. Trying to get some pictures, but not too sure. Boat. One thing I really like about this place is the variety. Right now I'm in like a hardwood, swampy forest. Woodpecker over there. But there's also meadows, the river, obviously, swampy lagoons, tidal lagoon. Yeah, definitely a hot spot for birding and being out in general. Thumbs up. Snack time. So this spot where I've stopped for a snack was actually a historical site. Right here And we are probably about here, somewhere along here, looking out at Ferrers Island. What's left of Ferrers Island. So in 1865, January, there was a naval battle. Confederate ships came through the river here, went around the corner, you can't see around the bend, ran into some obstructions, or ran aground, and then shore-based artillery took one of them out, the Drury, and the rest kind of ran away the next day. So you never know what you're going to find here at Dutch Gap. Well, that was a neat spot. It's very pretty out here. Everywhere. But I think now I'm going to start heading back to the car. I could keep going after my snack, but for a kind of a trial run video, I'm interested to get back and see what I got, see how I can put it together. So yeah. Hope you've all enjoyed tagging along with me today. Relatively short excursion. Stay tuned for more. Hoping to get out, especially now that it's turning fall. Weather is turning pretty nice. Today is like 74 for the high, which is pretty warm for this time of year. But going forward, it'll be cooler. I am definitely going to take advantage of that. All right, hope you're all having a great day. Get out and wander. Until next time. Okay, I lied. I was on my way out, and there's a few little parking spots along the way as you pull in, some little overlooks, but one of them, this one, is actually this long floating walkway out into the swampish area, which is pretty neat. And I hear a bunch of birds. Of course, I didn't grab my long lens. Yeah, this is cool. Definitely worth a little stop. It's got a spot for putting in and out kayaks and canoes. I will have to remember that. Paddling right here would not be very fun with the duckweed. Might not be too bad. A log over there with some turtles hanging out. Yeah, this is hidden gem. I like it. Into the line for real this time. This was a nice morning out. I gotta do this more often. That's the plan. So, I guess I should pretend I'm an actual YouTuber and tell you to like and subscribe and all that good stuff, right? However that works. I'd love to build up a little audience for my thing here, so spread the word, pass it along. And have a good day. Get out and wander.